I'm glad you clicked on the long form video. I'm so glad that you clicked on the long form video. Like, this is very important for you all to know this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember all 5 off the top of my head or how I did it in order. So I've got it on my cell phone right now, my notes, the iPhone. Like, I'm promoting it like I'm getting commission or something. I'm affiliate for iPhone or Apple. But anyway, so I wrote the notes down on the top 5 mistakes that I know that mental health professionals make, because either I made them myself or I see them all the time. And clinicians come to me, or I'm in these networking events and they start complaining about the struggles that they've been experiencing. And so that is how I came up with my top 5. This is all subjective. It's factual that mental health professionals suffer from this. However, it's my top 5 list, if that makes sense. So starting off at number 5, I don't have to look at my notes for this one. It's people, clinicians, myself included, accepted everybody, anybody and everybody. Hi, you're a counselor? Yes, I am. Okay, well, I'm suffering from yada, yada, yada. Well, I can help you with that. And the mistake that we make, the reason why we make that mistake is because we need clients. When we first start off, we have that zeal. We're excited. We're like, man, damn, this is great. I got my own private practice, or man, I'm starting my business. I'm fully licensed. Like, this is it. Like, this is what I've always dreamed of in grad school. So now you've got this company or this business, or now you've got people reaching out to you and you feel like you're the ish. And so you want to serve everybody. A clinician who serves everybody serves nobody. Like, you've got family practitioners that are medical doctors. They make the least amount of money in the medical field. Family practitioners, those family medical doctors, nurse practitioners, I'm not saying that they're broke. I'm not saying that they're not balling. What I'm saying is they make the least amount of money because they don't specialize in anything. They refer out to people who do specialize in that specific niche. Your toes, your toenails, your feet, your ankle, your heel, your knee, your elbow, they refer out to the people who specialize in what they don't, because they don't specialize in nothing. So you want to make sure that you pick a niche or niche and you specialize in that niche or niche. Okay? That is my recommendation to you. This is all subjective. Let me tell you something. If you're following any other mental health professional and they're giving you contradictory advice, either follow them or follow me. But don't listen to both of us, because what you're going to do is subconsciously, you're going to pick out the pointers and the ideas and the theories and the thoughts and the opinions of that person that you like, that you resonate with, and you're going to run with it. But the thoughts and the ideas that don't resonate with you, you're not going to listen to. You're going to pick and choose, like you do in the Holy Bible. You're going to pick and choose what you want to follow because it aligns with your lifestyle. If you're going to rock with me, take my recommendations as the real Bible and follow it. Follow it, because I'm going to help you grow, and I'm going to help you monetize. I'm going to help you build. I'm going to help you get there. Okay? I'm going to help you get there. But you have to listen to me. I think I want to tell my story and where I'm at, but I don't want this channel to be about me and what I'm doing. Like, I don't want it to be about me, but I guess I'll tell my story soon. All right, so let's go to number 4, not understanding not choosing the right referral sources. So you'll see people jump on Headway. You'll see people jump on Psychology Today. I'm on a large Facebook group for mental health professionals, and they'll say, hey, is anybody else on Headway? That's the only one off the top of my head, you all. I'm not picking on Headway. I'm not picking on Psychology Today. Just off the top of my head, those 2 I've been on, and that's just what's coming to my head. I don't care about those platforms at all. I have nothing against those platforms at all. I'm just, this what's on the top of my head. Hey, is anybody else on Headway, and what is your opinion on it? Is anybody else on, is there any other place where you can get referrals outside of Psychology Today? Now, you see these in these Facebook groups, and they want to know, how can they get more referrals? Why? Because they need more clients. Why? Because they need more money. That is the truth. Facts. So You know, as I spit in my camera lens, and I've got this old white man and this big Tonka truck over here staring at me, I want to emphasize, and I want you all to understand this. You're doing it all wrong. Listen to me. You're doing it all wrong. I'm going to tell you why you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong because you're trying to go to individual consumers. You're trying to go specifically to individuals, people. I'll give you an example. I'm going to the street and I'm passing out flyers to people who could be my potential client, okay? You're going directly to the source, the individual. That's how you're doing it wrong. Okay? You need to go to the community resource. You need to go to, I'm gonna throw some out there, the school district, the school board. You need to go to hospitals. You need to go to the clinical director of the hospital. You need to go the direct source of where your referrals will come from. That's where you need to go to. Schools, church, CPS, APS, Child Protective Services, Adult Protective Services. You need to go to these, you need to get contracts. When you go to the large organizations, those people, they will find you. Oh, we don't have enough therapists. We don't have enough therapists that accept Medicaid. They will find you. You've got so many mental health professionals who refuse to accept $67, $70 payments, $80. I'm worth more than that. I charge $150 per session. Meanwhile, you're struggling to keep clients. Meanwhile, you're struggling to have clients continuously reaching out to you. Meanwhile, you're trying to find ways like Headway and Psychology Today to find referrals. I'll take the $81, I think, Medicaid pays me in the state of Texas per session. I would do that if that was in my heart. So, as you see, I'm going on a rant. There's no commercials here. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow me. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you share this video and trigger another clinician, because I guarantee you they're not going to be happy with what I say. I'm not editing this at all. I'm just flowing. Like, if I slip out with a curse word, like, I'm cursing. Like, that's how I talk. Y'all rocking with me. Y'all ready to go to number 3? Dang, I wish I had chapters. I may put chapters. I'm not gonna lie to you, I may put chapters because I'm going in so much. All right, number 3, unprofessional branding. When I talk about unprofessionalism, I'm not talking about how you dress. Look, I do a fit check right now. I'm not professional. I'm blogging right now about mental health professionals at my hotel in front of a truck stop and a busy highway. Let me show you. I don't have a, excuse me. I have like a selfie stick. I don't have a tripod. So it's not gonna be standing up pretty high, but I just wanna show you all what I'm wearing to give you some context of what I'm talking about. You don't necessarily have to be dressed professional to be a licensed professional clinician, right? I know clinicians are part of the LGBTQ community. They like dress like the emos when we were in high school, all black lipstick, like just super different. No shade, but they're just super different, okay? Some of the LGBTQ therapists that I've seen, because they just go against the norms. And so as you see me, I'm talking about, I don't give a damn about looking professional. I don't care about like the suit, tie, the khakis, the nice penny loafers that I'm supposed to wear as a mental health professional. I've got an eyebrow ring. I'm gonna rock these earrings, and I'm gonna say my curse words in and out of therapy and on my social media platforms, because I just don't give a damn. But me, I'm professional. So when it comes to, and I had to build this up. I had to build my professionalism, like I had to build my branding up because I didn't know who I was as a business owner. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know who I was as a business owner until I started Your Guide to Immigration Evaluations. And if you subscribe to my channel, you will quickly learn about YG, because that is something that I'm passionate about. So what am I talking about with professional branding? You've got to be the same across the board on, I'm going to give you an example because I know a lot of you don't like the social media, but I'm going to give you social media as an example. Your website, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Let's just say that you play with those 5 platforms. You're inconsistent with your branding, your color, your themes. Like, if I post a video on YouTube, it needs to be on my TikTok, it needs to be on my Instagram, it needs to be on my Facebook in some shape, form, or fashion. It doesn't necessarily have to be edited the same. Maybe the music, I don't know, needs to be changed. Man, I think there's a cat in this dumpster over here. I heard some rumbling. But anyways, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to professionalism. You need to make sure that you are branded across the board. You're not looking like an amateur. I understand that as clinicians, we're doing a lot of this grunt work by ourselves because we can be solo practitioners and run a lot of these things and have control of a lot of these things by ourselves. I'm about to shoot this video in this tent over here because it's like super weird, creepy, and it's kind of different. Oh my gosh, there's like a huge foxhole right here. I don't know if a bear's in there or what the. So we'll have a change of heart on that one, okay? And we're moving. So anyways, sorry guys. So anyways, I told you I'm not gonna do any editing. Like, I'm just posting this video. I'm gonna shut it down here a little bit because I don't want to lose y'all's attention. But but you have to be consistent, and you've got to make sure that you all are making sure that your colors, your styles as far as the fonts, how you post, it's across the board. You're not neglecting any. Like, I've got 142 people on my Instagram on that page, my professional page. On LinkedIn, I've got almost 3,000. On YouTube, I've got 200. Like, it just fluctuates. But I have over 7,000 on my other Instagram. Like, I've got probably, I don't know, not that much, like 30,000 people who follow me across the board on my social media platforms. It's not a lot, but I monetize more than people who have 100,000 subscribers on their TikToks. So it's just how you position yourself, but you got to make sure. I'm Therapy Swagger on YouTube. I'm Therapy Swagger on my TikTok. It might be minor to major as my @ or my so it's kind of different. Usually you have two. You have two, like a profile name and the @ or whatever, how people can find you. I don't know about all that stuff, but I'm Therapy Swagger or I'm Jeremiah J. Rankins. I just switched over to Jeremiah Rankins because the Therapy Swagger, and yeah, I was just playing with some of it with the algorithm, but I want to start on YouTube. I want to start building a media brand, and I don't want it to be Therapy Swagger necessarily, but we'll see. But you've got to be branded across your platforms and be consistent with them all day long. You have to be consistent. How you post, when you post, and you've got to post on all of them consistently. So when we talk about unprofessionalism, it's not how you show up, what you look like. You can look however you want to, but you just have to show up. Your colors, your themes, they have got to be consistent. Let's go to number 2. Now, these are my favorite. Like, my top 2 mistakes that mental health professionals make. Like, now we're getting into my favorite. Not choosing the right referral source, unprofessional branding, not understanding SEO. Oh, that's so sexy. So let me tell you, SEO isn't sexy at all if you're not in that niche. Like, if you're not in the arena of doing tech, if you're not tech savvy, you're a little bit older in the game, like you've been doing this for like 30, 40 years, you're 50, 65 years old, like, I get it. SEO, I get it. But Either you've got to hire somebody or you've got to do a ChatGPT or Google search on SEO, and you need to implement a little of that in your marketing, your branding, your website, your social media. You've got to understand SEO. Positioning yourself online is the single most best thing that you can do for your business. I don't care if you're a mental health professional. I don't care if you are a OnlyFans content creator. You've got to position yourself that people know who you are. And the only way that people know or find and can get to know who you are is if your presence is on social media. I'm not lying to you. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And I'm crying. This is facts. Everything that I'm telling you right now, moving forward, the last two, I'm gonna speak facts, not my opinion. If you're not online somewhere, it's going to be extremely difficult for people to follow you or find you. It's going to be extremely difficult for you to build wealth, a lifestyle off your private practice if you're too scared or intimidated or shy or what other else excuse that you have for not putting your face out there in the world. A lot of times people want to meet with people who have flaws. They don't want to meet with people who are perfect. They've got the social media for that. They got the Kardashians for that. They don't need to meet with someone who doesn't have any imperfections. So your imperfections and insecurities is something that they may value. So I'm not going to tell you to get uncomfortable and do something that's going to cause harm. I'm not going to tell you to, have an anxiety attack or someone teases you about your cleft lip and you do something that seriously harms yourself because of the advice that I gave you. But there are some things that you need to start doing, like building confidence and building self-esteem, so you can position yourself in front of a camera, in front of an audience, and present yourself as a master, as the expert, as the person of authority in whatever realm that you specify in. Whether it's depression, whether it's body dysmorphia, whether it's whatever, okay? We've got to position ourselves as an authority, and the best way to do that is find our presence online. So if I'm rambling too much, I know I'm giving a lot of value and a lot of information, save this video. Share it on your Facebook. Share it in your Facebook group. When you share it there, you go back to your posts like, oh yeah, I remember I posted it somewhere on my Facebook. You go through your timeline and bam, there I am, vlogging, woo. So you want to make sure that you all have this video easily accessible. I don't care if you save it in your notes on your iPhone. There's another shameless plug for Apple, and I don't get any affiliate, nothing from it. Save this video somewhere and make sure that you keep it in your back pocket as a toolkit, in your toolkit, as a tool in your toolkit. Okay, let's wrap it up to number one, y'all. Let's get to number one, because I'm going in. As we got closer to number one, I was getting more passionate and passionate and passionate. I think I've been doing good. I don't think I said any curse words because I curse. So I think I've been doing pretty good. I've been spitting all in my limbs, Oh my gosh, I've been all in my limbs. I'm gonna show y'all my setup after this is all said and done. I'm gonna show you because this thing gets heavy. I got a camera here, I've got the stick, I've got this handle over here, I've got a light. Okay, squirrel, I'm getting distracted. All right, so let's go to number one. Your lack of online presence. It kind of goes with the SEO, right? The number one problem or issue that I find in mental health professionals is they don't want to get out on social media. I just touched on this. Like, understanding SEO is good because you need to learn like how to strategically position yourself, what to say, what to do, keywords, where to position your content, how to post your content, how long, what time, all that stuff. SEO, SEO, SEO. Put your videos on your website, the same ones that you put on your YouTube, so that way it's easy to find. What are the key words or key questions that people ask about you, about your niche? Like, if you specialize in depression, how to get over depression, anxiety, how to get over a divorce. What do people search online? You title your videos that, you put it on your YouTube channel, you put it on your website, you put it on all over your whatever social media, and you title it. And that is how you brand yourself and you become an authority. You do that to 20 to 30 videos, you put out 20 to 30 pieces of content, and guess what? You're easily accessible. You're able to be found by your ideal client. You want people who you can service to find you. You don't want to have to go find them. And that is the power of marketing and branding. Let me give you an example. You see this? I'm wearing brown. Some people would call it burnt orange. I'm wearing brown, right? This is a picture of a cookie dripping with the chocolate like it's melting. Whoa, this is a brand that I'm trying to start, okay? I'm playing with it. This is the first piece. It's called chocolate. And there's a meaning behind it, right? There's a story behind it, but we're not here to talk about chocolate. So I walk into a poker game. I walk in there and I sit down, and it just so happened that UT was playing that day or the next day. Say, oh, you're a Texas fan? What the why am I a Texas fan? Because they see this is brown, but they see this burnt orange, and they automatically connect. They make a connection. Burnt orange, this cream, UT, University of Texas. They're white, burnt orange, like those are their colors. Brown, that's their colors. And so that is the power of being branded. When someone takes a glance at your jacket, or they take a glance at your website or you on social media, and they just, a quick glance, it automatically triggers them to think about your company, your brand, what you do. There's so many mental health professionals, clinicians, master's level students. There's so many people, when they think about me, when they see me or my name, my videos on social media, just me in a Facebook group, they automatically associate me with immigration evaluations. That's what I've been known for. That's brand. You've got to build your personal brand by putting your personal face out there. People have got to know you. They have to like you, they have to trust you, and then they have to build a relationship with you. You've got to make sure that you build relationships. How do you do that? If nobody knows you, if nobody can talk to you, I've got a link on my profile that stays open all day 24/7. It says book a free consultation with me. I've got people who reach out to me on social media. Within an hour, I respond back. That's almost like a text message. You have my direct access to me 24/7 until I get so big, I need to hire more team members to address those questions. I'm not there yet. So being able to be accessible, and some people will say, oh, I've got boundaries, I've got self-care. Let me tell you something. When you can barely pay your bills or you're living paycheck to paycheck, there ain't no time for that. You need to turn the hustle on. Those are my 5 tips, because I'm done rambling. I need some water, I need to spit. Those are my 5 tips those are my 5 biggest mistakes that mental health professionals can make. If you watch this video, make sure that you put a comment stating what mistake that you identify with now or in the past. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you all. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like and you share. Make sure that you like and you share this to promote me, my channel, and support me, so I continue to put content out there, because there's nothing worse than putting content out there and there's like 12 people who look at it and don't say nothing, don't give me a thumbs up or nothing. It's like, why am I doing this? So make sure that y'all support me by giving me some type of feedback. Thank you.